People are so caught up nowadays about doing the wrong thing, about making mistakes, when really they should be realising that at this age now, this is the perfect time to be making them mistakes and getting things wrong, because we are still learning at this age. We are adults, we do have a responsibility. We have to learn to respect one another, but at the same time we're still learning and our brain still isn't fully developed, and therefore we should be making the most of this time by trying to make as many mistakes as possible, because someone who doesn't make mistakes doesn't learn anything. And therefore, if your brain's still learning at this time, you still shouldn't have a worry about making mistakes. I know obviously in America it's a big thing that about making mistakes is encouraged, but it isn't really anywhere else. It's kind of frowned upon, just in general society, and I don't think it's right really, especially for the younger generation. It's kind of like driving a car. You can't drive a car properly if you're always looking in the rear view mirror. It's the same with life. If you're focusing too much on the mistakes that you've made in your past, then you're never gonna carry on going further in your life. You have to make the mistakes and learn from them, and that's what pushes you forward and it helps you grow up and develop and learn. But if you're constantly looking at what's happened in the past and having fear of doing that again, then you're never going to be able to progress in your life. At the same time, you need to remember your mistakes, you need to remember people's pasts, you need to remember all these things, because if not, you're doomed to repeat them. If you've never made the mistakes in the first place, how are you ever going to know between what's the right thing to do or what's the wrong thing to do? How can I do this? How can I do that? You can never fully understand until you put yourself in that situation and actually understand it from your perspective. Because if you see anything online, it's never going to be the complete truth. It's never going to be the real deal. You have to go through these things yourself in order to learn and progress as a human. And with that in mind, you should just enjoy everything, just doing everything, and relax a bit and just enjoy doing the things instead of feeling like putting a pressure on yourself to do the things, if that makes sense. Whatever you're faced with, try and face it with excitement rather than fear, because it's a chance for yourself to learn about yourself, and then progress, obviously. That's a big thing. So yeah, in conclusion, enjoy everything you're doing at the moment, and try not to look at things with a negative perspective. Try and look at them positively, be more optimistic at this age, and you'll learn that in the end it was nothing to worry about anyway, and you probably will regret it if you don't in the future, that you didn't enjoy these moments. So yeah, take care and see you in a bit.